Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters. Welcome to your fortnightly check-in with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So before we start, remember these are purely tarot. There's no astrology in these, so watch them for your sun, your moon or your ascendant, and remember you are my sun sign brothers and sisters. So for your cross purposes over the next fortnight, your cross purposes are the High Priestess. Hidden things revealed. Right, so this card actually falls in the position. So what we look at here is the macrocosm, stuff that you're not really in control of, and the microcosm, stuff that is happening or coming from within, right? And your cross purposes is the stuff that gets in the way of the things that you actually want or need or desire. The High Priestess, this is hidden things revealed, so it can sometimes indicate secrets. However, I feel like this is a piece of information that's going to come to light this fortnight, and when it does, you are probably going to feel quite sort of like... not stupid, but it's like, you know, sometimes when somebody's tried to tell you something and you kind of like, you dismiss it, or maybe your intuition, very likely, your intuition tells you something and you're like, nah. And as Aquarians, sun, moon or ascendant, we know already, right? We know our own ability to overthink. However, your intuition or your suspicion is going to be confirmed, and when it is, it potentially throws a bit of a spanner in the works for you, because you're like, how the fuck did I miss that? Like, I felt it, I knew it, like it's like some piece of information that comes to light, and there is a part of you that's going to feel quite put out because of it. Don't take it personally. It's because, you know, ultimately we all have our moments, right? On a microcosmic level, you got this with the Nine of Swords. So where you are getting in your own way, where you're getting in your own way this fortnight is literally like you're trying to worry at a problem. The problem when Aquarians start to worry, we think of literally every worst doomsday possibility. One of my best friend laughs at me about this, because I like literally when I play like cosmic chess, I will sit and I will think out the worst possible like stuff that, and he's like, Raph, the likelihood of that happening, I'm like, well, I just want to be prepared for that. That's what happens when an Aquarius overthinks. If you're out here cross-watching for your Aquarius, one of the best things that you can do for them is think about the worst case scenario, not to put that out there, but just think about it and say, and if this happens, we'll deal with it together. Because otherwise the Aquarius can be very far out there in the future, catastrophizing out there with the fucking best of them, convincing themselves that the sky is falling, when actually it's like all that happened was, this was delayed. Okay, do you know what I mean? Like, so if you're cross-watching for your Aquarius and you see them go into that, slow the hamster down for them and just say, look, you know what, yes, there's a potential that this could happen, but actually we're going to be in it together, we're going to be all right. Get out of that future, Aquarius. Get out of that possibility that it could go horribly, awfully wrong. All right, for your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got support. With the Judgment card, okay, so this is some really good karma coming in to assist you. This is things, places, people, benefactors are showing up for you, and this might be from sources or people that you don't actually know right now. This is good things that are coming in to help or to support you in some way. The right thing shows up at the right time. And maybe this comes from a stranger who says to you, and this is just an example, it doesn't have to be this, but maybe it's just an example of someone says to you, oh yeah, you know what, I overheard you talking to your friend or on the phone saying that, this had happened, and actually my other half does this for a living. So if you'd like, I could just get them to come round and help. You're getting a karmic blessing of some sort is showing up for you through somebody that you don't know this fortnight. Do not block your blessings by saying no because you don't know the person that's offering this thing to you. This is one of those very few, not very few, but you know what I mean, there's that catastrophizing, right? This is one of those times where something that's offered to you just comes from a genuine place, okay? For your career and communications, you've got the Death card, endings, completions, culminations, with the Three of Cups, okay, and the Ace of Swords. So this could, for some of you, this could be a reconnection with somebody that you've worked with previously. Another way that this potentially shows up is through your work. Your maybe like a friend or not a significant other, but like through your work, maybe a friend or colleague, maybe you guys decide to kind of keep it professional as opposed to platonic. Just be careful about blurring the lines between the two over this fortnight. Now, that Death card with the Three of Cups, this is an avenue that is being closed down when it comes to your work, but it opens up another door. Yes, it's a cliche, but it really is very true here. Some element of your professional life is coming to an end, but it's opening up a greater portal of opportunity. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, you're breaking ties with a group here. This is you going on your sort of separate ways, right? Now, when it comes to your, when it comes to your, those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could literally be some happenstance, something that takes place within the workspace that you kind of look at and you think, I'm on my own out here with how I feel that this is out of integrity, and for that reason I'm going to start looking. So a lot of you, this might be the week that decides for you that you're ready to move on to a different job or a different place to be employed at. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is quite frankly you putting foot to butt over this next fortnight. I actually feel like a lot of you are making a lot of very serious sort of finite decisions. It's like once you cross the threshold of this fortnight, there's a lot of things, people, places, etc. that you're releasing. And I kind of feel like this is because intuitively you know that there's something else coming up for you that's going to be much greater, but in order to get to that thing you have to remove all of the dross in front of it. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this could potentially be an invite to a funeral. I really hope that's not the case, but it is possible here. For your love and relations, you've got the King of Pentacles with the Three of Wands, okay, and the Knight of Wands. Right, so you've got 2 3s here. 2 3s represents a calming influence. And what I like about look at this as well. The other thing, just going back to the career quickly, the Ace of Swords fell on the Fool card, which means there are new opportunities that are coming in. So don't be afraid to walk away from things. Now, if you are single, you could be connecting with a very powerful, very suave, very sexy earth sign, someone that is very passionate, very sensual, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. My money is probably going to be on this person being a Taurus or a Capricorn, not so likely to be a Virgo. But I could be wrong on that front. But whoever this person is, it's like you guys, in some way, shape or form, you guys speak the same language. It's a very sexy connection. You love each other's minds and you seem to spur each other on to get the best out of each other. If you're partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, this bodes very well for a really nice time of sensuality and connection. It also suggests as well that your partner's finances are going through a massive boost, or they are getting a promotion of some sort that not only makes them really happy, but it makes the relationship a whole lot easier. Your partner's about to have a breakthrough and it's going to be great for the relationship. For your money and materials, you've got the Three of Swords. You've got three threes, 1, 2, 3. Three threes represents success. You've got the King of Wands, so you've got two kings here. Two kings represents minor counsel. So this is solid information that you can trust from a reliable or reputable source. Because it is the King of Wands, the way that you make more money is through visibility over this next fortnight. And then you've got the Two of Cups. If you're single, you're meeting someone over the course of this fortnight, guaranteed. And this person may, and it's like you might meet them and think, oh, you know, this person could be really great for my work or my business, and very quickly you realize that actually you've got an attraction to them. You might meet them and think, wow, I'm really attracted to you, but actually they end up staying as a business associate, somebody who helps you in your career. Partner up with the right people. Don't be afraid to break ties with the wrong people, and don't be afraid to let go of, excuse me, my allergies, my hay fever is driving me mad at the moment. I apologize. But don't go it alone, and really think about your visibility. You have to be out there being seen. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, for a lot of you, this is about getting back to some kind of, maybe it's like you're getting back to your ideal weight, you're going back to a health regime, but you're doing this with somebody else. It's like you're not doing it on your own, you're doing it with someone, or maybe even in a collective. So this could be really nice. And then when it comes to your home and environment, this is some weirdness around the home, but it's like you're not dealing with whatever it is on your own. And one thing that I will say, don't make things difficult for yourself, all right? Like, don't get into that catastrophizing stuff, because the chances are you'll project that on whatever's going on with the home, and it could make things worse, all right? Get your energy in check, my dear Aquarians. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Fortnight. Let me know in the comments how it shapes out. Take care, and I'll see you soon.